I'll never make a promise that I can't keep. I'm brand new. I don't want to give you good love.
I feel like I have to reintroduce myself to you all, mainly because I've disappeared. But I'm back for this video, and possibly more coming in the future. Gonna be a slow run, but who knows, we'll get there. I might end up making this more Instagram based and cut my YouTube off. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. We'll see how we go with the whole laptop situation. Gonna get myself a new one soon. So welcome back to my channel for all you already subscribed, and if you haven't already subscribed and you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. This is full of makeup tutorials only, and hopefully more coming in the future. This video I decided to get back on and do more of a skin focused one, so more of like a foundation base routine. This has pretty much been my routine for, I can't even remember now, like I do this every single day for work. Sometimes I might change up the primer in accordance to the weather and I guess how dry it is outside or how humid it is outside, but basically I stick to my one and only foundation, which is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. Now I do change that up every now and again as well, but this is my main routine. So yeah, if you would like to see my fresh and flawless foundation base, then just keep on watching. Okay, now that all my skincare has sunken in, I'm going to begin by priming with the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. I know I've already moisturized, but I use this as a primer. It has the most beautiful spongy kind of texture to it. It feels amazing on the skin, really, really hydrating, but super lightweight at the same time. It feels like a whipped butter, like all over the skin, but not in a greasy, disgusting way. It just feels amazing, and I feel like this has been such an amazing primer for me this winter. I was using a mixture of different things, but the harsh weather was getting a little bit too much, and I was getting very dry around the mouth area with some roughness as well. But this has seemed to have like helped my makeup sit a lot longer, not cake in those areas as well. So that has been a saving grace. I wonder what it's going to be like in summer. I'm sure it's still going to be okay for me, especially because I quite enjoy these like richer kind of textures. We're going to go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and this is in the color Y365. I put a tan on today because I was supposed to go somewhere, decided not to because it was raining sideways at like 3 o'clock. Even though it's stopped for a while now. Gonna mix this with a little bit of my Sports Girl Face Glow. So about 1.5 pumps of the foundation and just a touch of the liquid illuminator. So I like to use the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Gel-ended foundation brush for my application, just because I just feel like it gives the right amount of coverage and it buffs it in really, really well. Mine is a little bit dirty. I haven't washed it for a while, so there's a little bit of build up of foundation on there, so it's not giving the smoothest texture, but I go over the top with my Beauty Blender anyway, because I use that for my concealer and whatnot. Still got quite a bit of foundation on the back of my hand, so I'm just going to dab my Beauty Blender into there and just kind of add coverage on my nose where it wasn't sticking, and just even everything out over the skin. Now I know this is probably supposed to be like my holy grail products and whatnot, but unfortunately my holy grail concealer has completely finished. That is the Sephora High Coverage Concealer that comes in the little tube thing. It's got a technology in it that kind of stops it from creasing, so it moves with your skin, it melts in with your skin. I swear it's like an instant airbrush over the cheek area, over the pores and everything like that. It's amazing. As soon as I try it on customers at work, it's sold. Done. 26 bucks. Laters. Okay, so pretty satisfied with the evenness and coverage of my skin right now. I decided to kind of do a skin focus video mainly because a lot of people have been commenting on my skin lately and things like that, and curious on what I do. So I might do a skincare routine as well, because I've got a whole 7 steps of toner thing going on. If you follow me on my makeup Instagram, that's Alison Mason MUA, you would have seen a story that I did a few months back on 7 layers of toning. That's a whole nother story, so we will get into that another day. So another all-time favorite of mine, which I finally found in my lipstick bag, was the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. So this is also a great one for highlighting under the eyes, and I know that it doesn't give flashbacks, so this is a fave. So I'm just grabbing a concealer brush just for application. And then I'm going to use my Beauty Blender to blend it out. And grab my Beauty Blender and just blend all of that in. Gotta say, Sephora is still my favorite. This isn't airbrushing my cheeks the way I want it to. And with my favorite contouring stick, Sephora, we are going to contour around the face. So I just blend that out with like a little sort of concealer buffing brush, but because it's still quite sort of brownish on the nose, I'm going to grab my Beauty Blender and just dab over the top just to kind of make it a little bit more seamless. I'm grabbing my Real Techniques buffing brush. I'm going to buff the rest of my contouring. So once I've done my cream contouring, I like to go in with my Laura Mercier Ritual Bronzer. Laura Mercier. And just to sort of additionally bronze up my cheeks. I don't wear blush, so this has a bit of a pink fleck kind of going through it, and this is my, I guess, cheek color. I just feel like blush looks weird on me. Brows really badly need to be done. My brows are quite unruly lately, but they're second cousins at the moment, so that's fine. Now, normally, like we know, I love the glow, but when I'm going for a super, super natural look, I don't actually put highlighter on. I just feel like it looks a little extravagant. Forgive me for saying that, but it kind of does. So it looks like a lot of makeup. If you want to go for something a little bit more subtle, I would probably suggest a cream or liquid highlighter, just lightly sort of touching the high points of the face, or just going a little bit less on it. If you want a really, really natural kind of no makeup look. I know a lot of beauty gurus post no makeup looks, and they literally look like they have a full beat face, just no color. Like, that's not no makeup, but okay. We're going to go in very naturally with the Marc Jacobs Spotlight Highlighter. Now, this is a cream highlight. It looks like a deodorant stick. Lol. And what I like to do is warm it up on my finger, tap off anything on my hand, and start to kind of pat it onto the high point. This way it kind of melts into the skin and gives you more of a soft focus highlight rather than like a in-your-face highlight. Yeah? You feel? Like, it looks really intense on camera, but I can't see shit in my mirror, so like, okay. And the beauty about not using powder to set your makeup is that you can just go and do this. I'm still so against powder. Like, maybe sometimes in summer when it's like really sweaty and everything's like sliding off my face, then I'll try and then it'll end up screwing it up anyway, so I don't know why I bother. I'm just gonna use a all-time fave NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu. This is my Fresh and Flawless foundation routine. This is my very minimal one. I guess I just wear this every time though. But I guess change it up in terms of coverage with the products that you want to use. Obviously change it up with according to your skin type as well. So maybe something a little bit more full coverage and matte if you want to cover a little bit more and you're a little bit more oily. But I find that this kind of coverage suits my skin a lot better. A lot of the time if I wear something super full coverage or matte, it will look extremely cakey and extremely fake on my skin straight away. I prefer something to look a little bit more like skin on my skin. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. I can't believe I finally got back in front of the camera. Who knows when this is going to be edited and uploaded. I'm gonna try tonight. I might try and make a mini clip for Instagram as well. Hopefully you will be seeing a lot more of me soon, slowly, but soon. And I hope to be back a little bit more often than I was in the last like 2 years. So apologies, just doing my own thing over here. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everybody that stayed subscribed. And if you haven't already and I am new to you, welcome to my slow channel. But subscribe if you like makeup tutorials, I guess. And if you don't, then bye.